Yeah, I will check to make sure it's working. That's what I think.
Hey, Capo.
Hey, Castle.
It's
Castle,
t it
you are early. We literally just started.
yeah, it's two nights in a row of Mikey starting tonight because of reasons. I'll leave it up to Star whether she wants to talk about that or not.
Um, so basically,
before
I
you get into sorry to interrupt, but before you get into the heavy
no, it's fine.
subject, I would like to note that today is Tears of the Kingdom Miss, and for how much I boast about being better at games than you and being super the best forever and never making mistakes. I'm sure you will appreciate hearing that I have already had my first death in Tears of the Kingdom, and it was self-inflicted. I set off a bomb at point blank range stupidly when I still only had
Okay,
three
Mikey.
hearts.
When I was playing it today, you want to know? I had multiple deaths, and you want to know what they were all due to?
Fall damage.
You, yeah, specifically falling into a certain river, a certain type of lake area in the tutorial.
A a very you got a very chilly reception falling into that river, you might say.
Yeah, yeah, bro, that was yeah, that's something.
Yeah, I got to the point where I got to the point where in Breath of the Wild the old man told you, okay, okay, go meet me at the Temple of Time now, and then I turned the game off because my Pro controller was giving me low battery warnings.
Yeah, when I was playing it with Jolly earlier, um, we I didn't get the game after um until after I picked up Jolly because of reasons that I will explain in a bit. And when I did, I had to wait for an update, and we didn't start playing until 3, and I had work at 5:30, so we only got to play for 2 hours. But you know, anyway, on just the heavy stuff, just for the archives, and for Capo watching now, um, I have to get my cat put down tomorrow because she's severely ill. She has abdominal cancer, which has spread to other organs, and she can't hold down anything. It's like she vomits it all up, and she's basically starving to death. So we have to put her down tomorrow. It's pretty hard. I've cried a lot today. I can't cry anymore. Hopefully, I don't cry anymore. But yeah, I almost feel like I don't. I just can't be happy when playing games right now. I almost feel like I don't deserve to play games right now. But I know that's silly to think. But anyway, that's why we're not playing Resident Evil tonight because I also don't want to. Like when I was trying to play Tears of the Kingdom earlier, I just could not get into it. Like it did not make me feel happy to play it. And I have been waiting forever for it. So
I'm sending you as
yeah,
many virtual hugs as I can muster right now. I hope you're aware of that.
thank you. Oh, also, Io was good. I don't know if I mentioned that.
Okay. While I was grinding for mines, here's the enemy who drops mine 3. Yeah. So while I was working on that, I ended up accidentally getting a few other chips, including the V2 and V3s of Pharaohman, and also the fourth chip that Pharaohman can drop. So long story short, my library completion is now over the 140 mark. So So we can go
Oh
fight that
wow.
boss. So we can go fight that boss who was ducking us earlier. But before that, let's see if we can't set a trap for Proto Man. And if we can't, then maybe we can poison him. And Keth was saying, I assume first impressions of Tears of the Kingdom were good. I'm definitely enjoying it, although like the beginning will feel very familiar if you've played Breath of the Wild, I'll say that much.
It's definitely Breath of the Wild too. I feel like it's gonna have lots of improvements though.
Yeah, it's definitely not just a alright fuck it, here's another one sequel, but it is repeating itself with the start of the game.
I'm sure it won't be 100% like that. I mean, people are loving it, new and old Zelda fans alike this time, so we'll see.
Alright, let's find those mines. That's mine 1. Probably be easier to search by ID. There we go. I have 2 copies of mine 3 and like 11 copies of mine 2. But they're mostly spread out over different codes. But here's the other chip that Fairman can drop. Anubis. Set Anubis statue to reduce hit points.
Sorry, my stepdad came in to speak to me. Yes, Anubis was cool though. I remember I used to be obsessed with like Egyptian shit though, because of like the Nickelodeon show like House of Anubis or whatever. I don't know, like, did you ever watch that?
I've never heard of that.
Bro, it was so good. I loved it so much. I don't remember. I remember what happened to it, but like, I don't think I actually finished it because I think it was taken off Netflix.
Oh damn, that's
while I was watching it. I think. Yeah.
Yeah, the TV show that first got me like excited about like Egyptian aesthetics was a cartoon called Mummies Alive.
Mummies Alive?
Yeah,
I've never heard that.
this.
Well done.
I don't remember what channel it was on. I want to say like Fox Kids, but it was about this kid who had like a superhero team of mummies living with him, and like they would when they would go to fight whoever the fuck it was they fought, it like they would equip like this gold armor. Like I barely remember the show at all at this point. But it was like my earliest exposure to like Egyptian aesthetics, if not culture.
Yeah.
Because I
want to say most of those Egyptian shows were like more so aesthetics than culture, though. I say they probably got a lot of the culture stuff wrong.
And also also there was like a cartoon based on the Brendan Fraser movie The Mummy that, well, it basically just took the name and did a completely different thing.
Hmm.
I remember that one. I remember that show slightly more clearly. There's a kid who has like a, a manacle and it gets stuck to his wrist and it has superpower. It has powers like magic powers he can use that like the the only one I remember seeing him use was telekinesis. Oh, okay, we got Proto Man V3 already. Yeah, I remember seeing him use telekinesis with it, and like they were on like a he was on like a his family was on like a road trip across like Egypt in like an RV or something, and like his dad was this was an archaeologist in the Indiana Jones mold, so like he like so like he was throwing dynamite around everywhere at the thing at the magic stuff that was trying to get the manacle off the kid. And also I remember that like the kid's uncle was like super cowardly and greedy and such.
Interesting.
I still have Anubis. Yeah, Anubis is still in the deck because I do want you to see what that does because it is really nice.
Yeah.
Even if it doesn't match anything else in my folder.
That's besides the point.
What codes are there? C, F. This is all I have left of G. Fuck it. Kethel says JoJo's Bizarre Adventure had some Egyptian stuff in it too. Yeah, but like that wasn't really like a thing. That wasn't really like a thing in like for me or a lot of other people until like the David Productions anime. Like I know there was the OVA and there was also like the PlayStation game from Capcom, but like yeah, I'm talking specifically about childhood Egyptian stuff.
House of Anubis was the only one I ever watched, I think. Maybe there were more though.
And then Netflix stole it from you specifically to piss you off.
I could definitely pirate it though. If I ever wanted to finish it. And I'll watch it, and I'll rewatch it. I'll be like, wow, this. I'll rewatch it. I'll be like, wow, this was shit. I hope not though.
That's an essential. That's an essential step in growing up. Revisiting things you used to love and realizing, wow, I had shit taste. Let me get that map back up because everywhere in the internet looks the fucking same in this game.
Yeah, the internet doesn't look the same at all in real life. Every aspect of the internet is unique and different.
I mean, with the modern internet and also with all the games after this, you can look at the screen and know, oh, I'm here.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, area 15, so... Kethel mentioning about the Mummy cartoon, that it was Ben 10 before Ben 10 was a thing. Did you ever watch Ben 10?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, there are certainly similarities. Kid gets plot device with powers stuck on his wrist. Bad guys are trying to kill him to take it. It's a family road trip in an RV across the country. Like there are similarities, even though there are also like differences. Okay, so 10 to 13, so that right here. Okay, I take the first exit. Tethel says, as people grow older, they don't really change so much as they become more themselves. I mean, that's a thing, but also like people do realize that things they used to believe when they were younger are not as true as they believed at the time. Certain ideas one picks up from one's parents as a kid. It's healthy when you grow up to question, was that right? And also like just generally like becoming more aware of
What?
Yeah, becoming more aware of what quality like writing and production looks like, and
Oh yeah, my god. Also, just like even in your own writing, like I've noticed, like with my old because I'm reworking some of my stories, right? So I can publish and make them comics. And I know that my stories still are not going to be perfect because like I'm still learning how to write and stuff like that. But my god, they are 10 times better than whatever I had before. Because I wrote them when I was 13 and I'm now 20.
yeah, it's a natural
Just an
process
example.
it's a natural process to develop standards as one gets older.
So I maybe lower my standards sometimes, yet again.
I mean that's not having low standards. That's just having a kink for bad boys.
God damn it, you're right, Mikey.
And you
Also, that's sexy Matt Mercer voice.
Yeah. And you've definitely done worse. Like
Like what?
I judge you more for simping for Sephiroth than for simping for Ganon.
That's fair. Sephiroth has way less redeeming qualities. Probably.
And also he's uglier.
Now, I sent for Zack and Cloud more. A lot more. But Rufus is above them all. I don't know why, but Rufus is really, really hot. Even though he's a man-child. God, he's hot. But he's like Godo. I fuck. But that's about it. I would never act. I would I would do the same thing as I do with Godo, as we've confirmed at previous streams.
You'd tie Rufus up and stick a sock in his mouth.
Absolutely.
Yeah. How much of your simping for Rufus has to do with him being rich?
Not very much at all. Man, if he was
Okay.
poor, I feel smashed. Why?
Well, I was just thinking if you if your attraction to him was partly you being a gold digger, I could respect the hustle.
Respect the hustle. Not bad. I
On the
mean,
subject
listen,
of
being rich is hot, but
On the subject of having low standards for men, Kethel says, "No surprise to me. I have a thing for Sam and Dean Winchester."
oh my goodness, the Winchesters. The Dean, I thought he was hot when I was watching the show. I also haven't watched him in forever. Sam got on my nerves though. I think I got to season 9 and then I gave up because it was too long. And it kept like it I don't it kind of got repetitive, not really like repetitive, but I mean like I don't know.
So like
Annoying.
not so much that the show was too long as much as it was like you didn't feel like it was going anywhere.
Yeah. So there are some there's a lady in one of the newer seasons that I don't know what her name is, but she's very hot and very attractive. I'm like, may I'll just watch it for her. May just go skip to that season and watch it. Not know what's going on, but you know.
I diagnosed you with bisexual.
You diagnosed me with bisexual a long time ago. I'm pretty sure when we
Kethel's,
start doing like streams and stuff, you're just
you
like,
you were still a Supernatural fan at that point.
no, no, no. I bet. I
Oh,
just remember you would be.
I was joking about you liking girls that like in some of our earliest like streams together.
Yeah, and I was just like, no, no, I'm straight. And to be fair, I still love men a lot more, but girls are pretty fucking hot too.
Yeah. Having a
I
preference
like them
doesn't
titties.
yeah, having a preference doesn't make anyone less bisexual than anyone else. And anyone who tells you
Yeah,
otherwise is a shithead.
good to know, good to know. And a couple sends me some very nice ladies. And men. And we love them all.
Thank you for your service, Kethel.
Couple he's what?
I would salute, but I have a controller in my hand.
Salute with the controller. Why are you a coward?
Ow! I hope you're happy.
No, no, you can stay on my leg. You don't have to go somewhere else.
Mel can do whatever she wants tonight, except for pee on your clothes.
Honestly, I was crying because she wouldn't be peeing on my clothes anymore earlier. It was bad. You know what's bad when I'm crying about
Yeah.
that.
Grief can make people think the strangest thoughts.
Yeah.
But that's just a sign that you love her.
But I didn't realize though, her not peeing on my clothes is actually a complete lifestyle change, which is going to be hard to get used to. Because I had to keep rewashing and rewashing and rewashing my clothes. She would keep peeing in them if I left the baskets out. So I would have to keep rewashing my clothes for weeks. But I don't have to do that anymore. Like, once it's washed, even if I don't put it away right away, it will stay clean. I don't have to rewash it. And it's gonna be very fun.
You're gonna miss your favorite little pain in the ass.
Favorite little lesbian. What am I doing?
it is sad that her time is over, of course, but at least she did get a long life, because she is like, how old did you say she was last time? Like 17?
17 around there yet.
Yeah, that is ancient in cat years.
Yeah, I know. Hang on, what the fuck did I do here?
I think Doctor Seuss is the one who says this, like, old chestnut, like, don't cry because it's over, smile because it happened.
Oh yeah. I think it's just sometimes it's hard to think positively like that.
Yeah. I think about that expression a lot.
I know.
And, like, don't feel pressured to cheer yourself up. Like, it is 100% fine for you to, like, grieve and to, like, feel bad about what's happening. It's like,
No.
it ultimately it does just mean that you did love me.
Oh yeah, I know. I know all this logically, but heart hurts.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for keep talking about it.
I said this before while we were setting up. Tonight of all nights, you don't have to apologize for absolutely anything. Hell, you can come over and pee on my clothes, and I wouldn't make you apologize for it.
I'm not gonna pee. Oh my god, that's so funny.
Ooh, ninja attack.
Wow.
What's funny is that this guy is in literally half the games. Because he's a bonus boss in this game. He's a story boss in the next one, and then he shows up again in 5, and that's half the series.
That's crazy.
This is going to be an interesting fight to try to S rank, or at least do well enough that I get his V3.
Yeah, that's hard.
I'll show you hard. I'm fine with him appearing so much though, because he is purple, and as we all know, purple is the very best color.
Purple is the best color. I love purple. Purple people eater.
Purple monkey dishwater. Or is it dishwasher?
Is this your mother?
You like my mother.
I do like your mother.
Alright. That's Shadow Man V1. Now time to run around and see if we can't get him to A, show up, and B, beat him badly enough that he gives us the V2 or the V3. That was probably a waste. Oh wow. That was a complete waste. Aside from getting rid of their barriers.
Zoink too.
Ooh, $5.
You can buy many things for $5.
Such as?
Like 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 a
like from the Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom.
absolutely. Wait, what?
Wait, what?
There are likes in Tears of the Kingdom?
It's a Zelda game, isn't it? What kind of Zelda game wouldn't have what kind of Zelda game wouldn't have likes in it?
Breath of the Wild. Breath of the
Okay,
Wild
what
didn't
kind
have.
Okay, what kind of good Zelda game wouldn't have likes in it?
Oh my god.
I'm gonna miss needling Breath of the Wild fans.
Man, yeah. I was so happy though. Jolly was super happy when we were playing it earlier. Jolly was just like, "Oh my god, look at all the lore! Oh my gosh!" And then we went past that part and got to actually playing the game. And Jolly was just like, "Oh, this is kind of like Breath of the Wild, only right now."
So, how far did you get in those 2 hours? Like, how many of the shrines did you do?
Two of them. Well, the first one, and I mean the second one, and I got lost trying to find the one that wasn't in the Berber cold region, which
Okay, that's interesting because
I got lost. But
yeah, I did them in the order of first I got Ultra Hand, then I got Fusion, and then I got the one where you stick your head through the ceiling. And like
did you find
it felt like a really natural progression to me. Like
no, that's the way you're supposed to do it, I think, because when we got the one where you go through the, what's the last one called? The one where you go through the solid materials. It was in the trailer. I can't remember what it's called.
Ascend.
Thank you. When we got Ascend, it was it came up as the third one, and that's when me and Jolly looked at each other and were just like, yeah, we were probably supposed to get the other one first. That's fine, we just backtracked. I think Jolly made it to the last shrine but didn't finish it because I had to go to work.
Yeah, the shrine for Ultra Hand had me stumped for a bit. I don't feel ashamed to admit that.
That's fine. I mean, which one?
Yeah, I was thrown off by the. I was thrown off by the rails, like running above the rest of the puzzle. I kept trying to find a way to get the platforms down from that until I
you know what? That's kind of fair.
Yeah. Then I just gave up and I hung the hooks on the rail toward the objective, and then I stuck the board to the bottom of the hooks, and I rode that gauntlet. I rode that down.
No, that's valid though too. So my brain's looks for the easiest solution. 2, it's never creative. So if I see a very clear solution laid out, I ain't gonna try anything else. I ain't just gonna use that. So that's why that usually, that stuff does not like, you know. But I have a feeling I'm going to get stuck with puzzles with Ultra Hand just because I'm not very creative, which is why I'll pass the controller to Jolly and be like, you figure it out. Because Jolly is extremely creative and knows exactly what to do. So I can figure that stuff out. So with our 2 great minds together combined.
You're 2 halves of a whole idiot. Yeah, so you have like move stuff around and stick it together, and you have jump through the ceiling, but you don't have combine junk into weapons.
Not yet, no.
Okay.
I, like I said, we were about to, well, about to start the thing, but then I was like, we got to save the game.
Would you mind if I told you one way I have been using combined junk with weapons?
What?
Would you mind if I told you about one way I have been using the combined junk with weapons power?
Sure.
Okay. I fuse a rock to my shield, and you can shield bash like ore with that, and bombable walls and such. You can shield bash that kind of thing with a shield with a rock on it, and that works.
Oh.
So you don't need to like keep a hammer in your weapon stash.
Okay. Oh, there's so many possibilities. Oh my god, that's so exciting. Did you? Okay. When you were in the ice section, did you discover a little cave?
I think I went through two caves looking for a way to get up to the shrine. The way I eventually got to the shrine was I got to an ice wall. I realized I couldn't climb it, but I also realized like the timer was ticking down on the food on the spicy food I cooked. So I chopped down all the trees by all the trees by the ice wall, and I stuck the logs together, and
Wow, that's so smart. That's not what I did at all. There's a section
is there a more
where there's
direct
a
path I
little,
missed?
yeah, behind the waterfall you can climb. Not behind
Oh.
it. Well, it is kind of behind it. Yeah, there's a path, but it's no ice.
Okay, I don't think I've actually left that section yet. So when I go back to the game after this stream, I will go look for that direct path, because after that I found a pair of pants in a chest that give me cold resistance. So
I
I
didn't
don't
find a pair of pants.
Okay, well my point is I don't need to worry about being on a time limit in the snowy area of the tutorial zone now. So I can afford
Also,
to look around and find it.
I have an important question to ask. Does your Link have a shirt? Because I do not have a shirt, and I don't know if I missed the chest or not. But my Link is just wearing pants right now.
The chest with a shirt in it is nowhere near the chest with the pants in it. So don't worry.
Okay.
It's out there.
But poor guy.
It's out there, but you not having found it yet doesn't mean you're stupid.
Okay, good. Because I'm like, poor guy. Poor guy's gonna be cold.
Cold as ice.
Yeah, I just thought it was funny that he doesn't have a shirt yet, and he was in that like super cold region. I was like, amazing. Love to see it. But fuck, I fucking hate Ice Visit. Aww.
Tears of the Kingdom is the tits out Zelda game. Link's got his tits out. Ganon's got his tits out.
It's true. It's true. Wait, does Link have nipples in this game? I don't think he does. I think they still made that he doesn't have nipples for some reason.
Yeah, no, they haven't changed his design, but that drastically. They gave him a cool sleeve tattoo, and they grew his hair out into a mullet, but they didn't give him nipples yet.
Yet, which is funny because Mario has nipples.
Maybe there'll be a nipple power somewhere down the line.
I don't care if he has nipples. I just think it's funny that he does not have nipples because it's silly. It's a silly little thing.
Link is a silly little rabbit. And tricks are for kids.
Yes.
This is the third. This is like the top tier of this like mosquito virus.
Yeah.
For some reason, the strongest version is also the slowest. That's weird. I wonder if the mine deck would be good for Shadow Man.
Ooh.
Candle 2E. Eat the potato now. Eat the potato. It is tasty, and it is saying something. What is like the what is a potato a good source of nutrient wise?
Starch.
Is starch good for the
Which
body?
is carbohydrates, which are technically good in small amounts. Because we do need carbohydrates. Yeah, it's like, sugars. But, like, they are important.
We're addicted to them.
It's like people are like, sugar is bad. Sugar is actually good. Natural sugars are good. So potatoes are good because natural sugar, starch. Fruit is good because natural sugars. However, your little pack of gummies packed with sugars, not that good because the sugar is not natural.
I see. So gummy bears are evil. You heard it here first, folks.
From a professional future doctor. Not really. Not really, as in, I'm not there yet. One day I can say with confidence shit like that. Probably.
I'm reminded of that like substitute teacher sketch where the girls like I'm in the Future Leaders of America club and the substitute teacher who is like skeptical about the whole idea of school clubs. He's like, how do you know if you're gonna be a leader in the future? Is there a Stargate in your bedroom? Can you travel through time? Then sit the flip down. That's a Key and Peele sketch, not Key and Peele.
I love them though; they're so funny.
There is probably not any urination fetish content in that show. Although to be fair,
Probably.
I wouldn't know. I have not watched a full episode.
I watched a few.
I've just seen a couple of the skits on YouTube. Those two substitute teacher sketches and the one where they're texting each other and getting completely different tones out of their messages.
It's not funny.
They are both sketches I enjoy. I happily rewatch them whenever they come up again in my YouTube feed.
I've never rewatched a video. If I know I've seen it once, I will not rewatch it again. I don't know why. I'm the same way with shows. I'm not completely the same way with video games, depending on the video game.
Resident Evil 2 has Leon in it, so you have to play it 5 times. Or how
More than that.
Yeah.
Way more than that. Oh my god.
if you could estimate just how many times do you think you've played Resident Evil 2 Remake?
At
From
least
start to
30.
finish.
At, at least 30.
The power of a
At
Leon
least.
sim.
But my game's like...
Okay,
See, like,
you say at least 30. How many of those playthroughs were Leon and how many of those playthroughs were Claire? Like, what's the ratio there?
20 were probably Leon and 10 were probably Claire. I don't like using Claire. I love her, don't get me wrong. She's great.
Our queen.
But, oh my god, I hate her weapons with a burning passion.
If Ada and Claire were If Ada and Claire were both dangling from a cliff and you could only save one of them, which one would you save?
Absolutely Claire. Fuck Ada. Leon is a better woman.
Okay. So are you
like
nominating Claire? I was about to say, are you nominating Claire for that better woman position, or are you nominating yourself? So I guess you're nominating yourself.
I guess Claire's a good second. Claire's a close second.
Alright, fair enough.
But yeah. I played it a lot. I like that game.
Kethel says,
but
if
like,
there was a way to put Leon in swim shorts by playing the game 8 times, I figure Starburst would go for 9.
Pretty much. Bro, it's so funny. I want the PC port of Resident Evil 4 remake so I can mod it so that Lane can be shirtless.
Shirtless
like, listen,
and pantsless.
Release the titties. But also...
Free the nipple. Hashtag free the nipple.
Free the nipple. I am gonna buy all of Leon's costumes of Resident Evil 4 remake, I think. Well, obviously it's Ashley and Leon, but you know what I mean. Because I really like the romance one. It's really cool. And then there's other ones too.
You've got squirrels in your pants.
Yeah. I admit it. Listen, I ain't no...
You ain't no
I
Jew.
ain't no puss.
Claiming you're simping is just a joke.
Silly Doom.
Boys got it bad. This is the curse we bear in our family, being so attractive.
And also being extremely dense.
Kethel says, back in my day, we would say pining, not simping. Okay, cranky mom.
Where did I plug this into last night? Oh, but it's awesome. Oh, do you remember how I plugged this in last night?
Cave 2, G.
I'm still covered in paint from when I painted my room yesterday.
Are you happy with the color though?
Oh yeah, it's super nice. I'll send pictures once because all my furniture came today. Like my new desk, my new chair, my new bookshelf, and I also have all my furniture from when I went shopping the other day. So I get to assemble it all.
Cool, cool,
And
cool,
I'll take
cool, cool,
pictures of
cool.
the room. Complete transformation from whatever chaos it was before. What? My room chaos? Never.
Chaos in Starburst's bedroom? It's more likely than you think.
What am I saying? Jeez.
Okay, this douchebag's gonna be fun on a bun.
Yeah, I'm seeing this.
In later games, when they give enemies chips, they have like a finite amount. Like usually, if an enemy has a healing chip, they'll only have one copy of it.
Yeah.
Good thing this asshole only has 120 health and a weakness to fire. I know this is fun. You just set it down and you watch the enemy die. Speaking of,
Yeah.
pop up. Alright, so that's
Pop
145.
up, get it out there.
Bethel says, I see now what you meant by cheesing.
Jesus.
Who needs reaction time when you have poison? Ow. Fire Aura isn't the one I have, right? Wish I knew where it was in the library. Oh, okay. Fire Aura is the one I have. Never mind. Thankfully, the green one doesn't have a healing chip. Kethel says, "Wow, that is quite a few library entries left." Yeah, there's a reason I've never 100%ed any of these games before these streams. It is a huge time sink, and it's not a whole lot of variety. Well, not a whole lot of variety in this game. In the later games, there's proper post-game areas that are like super challenging, and you actually can't get to them until after you've beaten the game. I'm really gonna have to look up, like, what the strategy for this guy is. Him and Bomb Man.
Yeah.
I think they're the last two navies I need to, like, get down. I think I've got all the others. Oh, okay, Magic Man, right. And Colored Man. Okay, yeah. Shadow Man, Bomb Man, Magic Man, and Colored Man are the only navies left. Who I need to get their fill out their chip libraries for.
That's crazy.
Baby steps are still progress. You take enough baby steps, you'll get across the floor eventually.
Yeah.
I really need to learn the timing. Really need to learn the timing for when he's vulnerable again after he hangs out in the sky like that. After this stream or the next one, I should really like go through my library, make a checklist of all the chips I don't have yet, and like get like a notepad document going that like lists where the viruses that drop them are most common.
Yeah, that's a really good idea.
Don't all the best games give their players homework? Although the homework Capcom intended this game to give you was buy the Prima Guide. Captain says the Prima guides were pretty cool when you had them. Yeah, I found PDFs of the guides for 3 and 5. Haven't found PDFs of the others yet, though. I would like to. He always manages to live by just one hit point. Because of that fucking candle.
Always candle.
Do you like candles much? Or are you like a candle sort of person?
I don't really know. To be honest, I haven't had enough exposure to them to know if I'm a candle person. Because mom's really sensitive to scents, so we only have very specific candles in the house, and we never light them. Anyway, so like, I don't know. Maybe I am. I don't know. I like
Understandable.
scents though, so
Yeah, I wouldn't call myself a candle person, but I do like to light one every now and again. Now and again, and just have... Not even for the scent, just to have it like... Just to have the flame flickering in the room.
yeah.
For the atmosphere. And that's why you pack Anubis, kids. Poison that fucking dog. Nobody take that out of context.
I'll take out context.
I'll take you out of existence.
Damn. That's harsh, bro.
Well, I told you not to do the thing, and you said you were gonna.
Damn, you're right.
Kessel says, I like to eat my dinner with candlelight because it's delightful and also saves on electric bill. Kessel, are you perchance the Phantom of the Opera?
The Phantom of the Opera is here.
Kessel claims to be a phantom of something. The phantom of your mom?
Damn.
No, not that, Kessel says. Okay, we're narrowing it down. Are you the phantom of the elementary school auditorium? Are you the Phantom of Toronto? Kessel says, I doubt you'll be able to guess what it is. The point of a guessing game isn't to get it right, it's to keep the conversation going.
True.
Do you have any guesses you want to make, Star?
Your mom.
We already guessed that.
My mother.
Okay, very specific. Well, Kessel, are you the Phantom of Starburst's mother? Kessel says I would hope not. I'm not hearing a no. I need to work on my Zoidberg voice. It'd probably help if I watched the show. Might help if I watched the show again more recently. Oh, Kessel says hard no then.
Damn hard.
Hard like these nuts. Are there any cartoon impressions you think you could do?
No.
Okay.
I probably like I can try to copy you after you do one, or like if I just hear it, but on my own, I wouldn't be able to remember any.
So like you couldn't do a Squidward voice?
No.
You couldn't even try?
Um. I know he's kind of nasally. Like I can imagine it, but I can't at the same time. I want to say like I have bad auditory memory. Like, I can't duplicate what I hear if it's like audio. I have to read it to understand it.
Yeah, I can do an impression of SpongeBob's impression of Squidward. SpongeBob, could you keep it down? I'm trying to be boring. Why, I'm Squidward.
He's Squidward. Or Squidward. Oh, Squidward.
We're gonna be on strike forever! I feel like I'm starting to get it. Ethel is good at impressions when they are not embarrassed about their voice. I'm sure you have nothing to be embarrassed about. Of course, I don't practice what I preach there. I hate my voice. But whenever I bring that up, Starburst says she feels the same way about her own, even though her voice is lovely.
I fucking hate my voice, but I think we all hate our voices.
Yeah, but I hate my voice more.
But
Ow. Ow. Too early. Way too early. I'm an idiot. So was there a line at the GameStop when you went to pick up your copy of Tears of the Kingdom?
no, I picked up mine at the one by my work because it's by my house, and it was very empty. Well, it wasn't very empty. It looked like it was busy, but I went in the afternoon, so also like I think most people already got their pre-orders, and probably most of the copies were already sold, and
Yeah, I went in for my copy in the morning, and the line stretched outside the store.
That's insane.
And it took us like about half an hour to get from the back of the line to the counter.
That's crazy, dude. It's long. I don't.
Still just doing well.
People like Zelda, believe it or not. Believe it or not.
I prefer Paya personally.
Queen Pius to the way.
Ethel says, I am glad I steered clear of any shopping malls today. Yeah, I have a story on that subject, but I'm not sure if I should repeat it on the air. Starburst already heard it.
Yeah.
It's about an opinion my dad has about the validity of face masks. I think I'm getting worse at Shadow Man. Ketzel says, "Oh yeah, that is a spicy topic, not suitable for a stream." I mean, if it had come from just about anybody else, I would have happily be repeating it. But like, I don't want to slander my father, you know?
Yes. However, we do like slandering my father too. And today, oh boy, not to change the
Well,
subject, but also change
yeah,
the subject. Fuck
yeah,
my dad.
your bio father deserves it.
Bro,
Although,
today,
like, it's a weird situation to be in where just accurately relaying an event that happened counts as slandering someone. Someone you care about.
true.
Not to imply that you care about your bio dad.
I I do care about him, but oh my Jesus, today. So, it's a short story, but so, like, I came home to the story after being told the news about Mel. Um, but mom had told Faith about the news about Mel like a little while before. I think it was like around 6 or something like that. So Faith was going to go to dad, but dad wasn't there yet. So Faith went downstairs, said goodbye to Mel for like 15 minutes. Dad had came, I think he came like a minute after mom had a conversation with Faith. And then Faith didn't answer his calls, or not even calls. He just messaged Faith, and like, Faith didn't answer because Faith was saying goodbye to Mel, which Dad knows about. It's important to know Dad knows that Mel is dying and being put down tomorrow, because Faith told him. But you know what he did? After about 15 minutes of waiting, he just decided to leave, assuming Faith wasn't coming over. And then he left. And he had
quite a piece of work, that man.
and he, like, and he forgot his phone at home, and he just decided to give food without Faith. And apparently, this is exactly what he said to Faith. They got too high that they couldn't come and get Faith. Like, what the, I mean, you don't say that to a child. And like, you don't say that to your child specifically. Oh, that man drives me. Especially not when your child is grieving the loss of an animal. Yes, the animal is not your animal, sure. But it is, like, importantly,
Of all the fathers in the world, you certainly have one of them.
do. I know he's definitely not the worst. Obviously, he's not the worst, but like some of the things I'm just like, why does this man do this?
He's not the worst, but also every time you tell a story about your dad, I feel less frustrated with mine. So like perspective. He could be worse, but also he could be better.
so much better. Oh my god. Anyway, that shit pissed me off tonight, to say the least.
Yeah. Tonight of all nights, you deserve to be especially frustrated with him pulling that shit today.
He could, like, I'm not even surprised. Like, I'm not. Poor Faith, though. My poor sibling.
Your sibling definitely deserves better than they currently have, and
Yeah.
as do you.
Because with that shit that Dad pulled on my sibling's birthday, which, do you remember that? That pissed me off.
I'm not 100% sure I remember this story or if I even heard it in the first place.
Okay. I just spilled more tea. We're just spilling tea tonight.
All over Starburst's biological dad.
Yeah. Okay. No, I probably didn't mention it because, like, I think I was afraid of Dad, like, watching my streams and seeing me talking shit about him. But also, I'm just relaying what happened.
Yeah, he's even if he does watch your streams, he's probably not going to watch these ones.
Yeah. He probably doesn't even watch my streams, to be honest. But maybe he does, I don't know. But anyway, regardless. So this was, I think it was, I can't remember if this was actually on my sibling's birthday or if it was on, like, it was like a day before. I can't remember exactly. It was just the birthday celebration, though, that we were having with Dad. He came over, and, you know, it was going okay. Fine. He was very awkward, but, you know, he just is always awkward, so that was fine. Then, I can't remember if it was Mom that pulled off the Band-Aid or if it was... I'm pretty sure it was Mom. Because, like, this is... Because Mom was trying... Mom... we were throwing a birthday party for my sibling. And Mom was just like, are you coming to the birthday party? So Faye had asked him, and he originally said no. But Faye really wanted him to come. So Mom tried to ask again, and oh boy, did he blow up and started being like, getting like angry about it and stuff like that. And we were just like, why aren't you coming? And he said, I'm not coming. So because of you know, my aunt and uncle that had a wedding recently. Are they your aunt and uncle as well? Is that how that works?
No, they
got married in September.
Yeah, your uncle is your mother's brother, and your mother being my cousin, your uncle is also my cousin.
That's true. That's how that works. Anyway, they got married, and Dad is upset because he was not invited to the wedding, and he did not want to see them. He did not want to see them because he was so hurt, and he didn't want to see them. And he didn't want, you know, all that type of stuff. Basically, he had a huge blow because Mom was just like, that's stupid. And I piped up because I was not having it. Because I was just like, no, you're being a bitch. I basically looked at him and said, well, you want respect from them, but respect is a two-way street. He was not happy with that. He got up and he stormed out of the house. It was great. It was funny. It was silly.
Your dad is such a diva.
And he was... Yes. And the funny part is, like, he was saying... He didn't even comment on what I said, because I was feisty. You know me. I don't back down. I'm feisty. But, like, he was caught, because Mom went after him outside, be like, what's wrong with you? Why are you acting like this? And he was just like... Apparently he is saying Raymond was like puffing up and getting ready to fight him or something, even though Raymond was doing the complete opposite. Raymond was caroling in the corner like, I am not saying anything. And oh god, it was horrible.
Yeah, and he is horrible.
The worst part is him and his fucking girlfriend, like, for getting mad at Faith about it, like, I can't remember, I think it was either before or after Faith's birthday, to the point where, like, Faith started to, like, cry. I'm like... Anyway, bro.
Fuck that guy.
Basically enough. Yeah. But that scared me, so he won't say anything to me, which I'm happy about. Oh, and he only does sit for Faith now. Faith needs to make him scared of her too. It's like,
you should give them a knife.
I should get them a knife. I should get them a knife. Yeah. I was like,
they deserve to have a knife as a treat.
oh, be careful now. Mel, do you want help off the bed? No, just slow.
That poor old lady.
Not even interested in the wire anymore, girl. Hey.
Is she letting you pet her right now?
Yeah, she just still doesn't mind if I pet her. She likes when I pet her. It's the only time she purrs. But right now she's just walking around a little bit. She probably wants to disappear somewhere. Hi, baby. There, yeah. This music though, so good. I have this soundtrack downloaded to my studying album now.
Oh, that is a surprise, honestly.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't think you'd be that like interested in Game Boy Advance music.
I like it.
Yeah, it's great music, but like it's like chiptune that you didn't grow up with, so like I figured you'd be like, oh, that's nice, and then just move on with your day.
No, I download it.
Yeah. Mega Man games always have banger soundtracks. I can't think of a song from a Mega Man game that I don't like.
I can think of a Zelda game's music that I don't like.
Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, because there's no music in it. I know why, but...
The Guardian theme, though.
The Guardians, yeah, okay. Okay, the fucking Guardians. That's the only theme I think I actually would know. And the little, like, dings when you do, like, the shrines and you get your tear. I know that. Like, all the little sounds. I know those. But, like...
There's also the Molduga theme, which
I would not know it was the Molduga.
Yeah, which I didn't remember, and when I looked it up, I realized why I didn't remember it, because it's just a blatant ripoff of the Mulgara theme from Wind Waker.
Yeah.
And Mulgara did it better. Hashtag not sorry.
Super Mario Super Kingdom got some banger tunes. At least one. There's one that I still remember, so...
Yeah. Windfish was saying
Okay.
today that he was pissing his pants at like the intro and some scary enemies, and like from what I played today, I was like, none of this is scary. I'm not a baby like him.
I didn't think anything was scary in it. That was cool. But I also play Resident Evil, and I think Resident Evil is a lot more
Yeah,
scary.
yeah.
Unless,
I
unless there's
found
redeads or something. I
yeah
may piss my pants if there's redeads.
I found Ganondorf. I found like the intro with Ganondorf creepy, but not scary.
Yeah. Yeah, I realized something funny. Um, Rehydrate Ganon is a thirst trap. Rehydrated thirst trap because
Did
he's
you
a
know
tall
there?
drink of water.
Did you know there are people who simp for dehydrated Ganon?
No, I'm disappointed in this community now. But they're
Uh,
also Rivali's him, so I guess that makes sense. Imagine.
yeah. Keffel is a bully now, apparently, saying, I'd love for Dark Nuts to be in tears.
Oh my god, Dark Nuts are... Dark Nuts are fun.
Dark Nuts have a funny name.
I do, yeah.
Ethel says, Hyrule Warriors was the peak of Ganon for me. I think I mentioned this on the last stream, but the Hyrule Warriors designs for everyone who appeared in that game were there like to me the Hyrule Warriors design of everyone who appeared in Hyrule Warriors is the best design for like you get what I'm saying, Keffel. Like my favorite design for every Zelda character who appeared in Hyrule Warriors is their Hyrule Warriors design. Except for Impa, because I really like her Age of Calamity design.
Mommy Impa.
Kethel says, I think it is supposed to be a pun on Dark Knights. It's supposed to be, but also it makes me think of, like, you know, testicles.
Think of that. Testicle. And testicles are funny.
Body parts are funny.
Bodies are extremely hilarious.
She would know. She's a future doctor.
Hey,
How would she know?
we are silly little things.
How would she know if she's going to be
What?
a doctor in the future?
Technically, I don't know anything about actual bodies yet, though.
Well, you know that bullets are bad for them.
No, yeah. Also, no, chainsaws are bad for them. Axes, pitchforks,
Poison.
poison, bombs, TNT,
Fire.
boulders,
Too much water.
too much water, not enough water. They're very sensitive creatures.
Yeah, humans are whiny babies. Just suck it up.
We gotta grow up here, man.
I'm not sure what more I can do in this area, but I don't feel like I don't feel like I don't feel like consulting the map and seeing where I can go do stuff. I have 19 mine Gs.
That's so many.
Well, I can think of one thing to do that's technically just as repetitive as what I was just doing, but it like will be shorter, relatively, because there will actually be an end goal. Keppel is sure you will be a doctor one day. Thank you for believing in her, Keppel.
I'm also sure I will a doctor one day. They're very stubborn. Also, why did my stream chat go away? Because I did not see the last message the Christmas sent. I saw the one before, but whatever. But yeah. Except, what sucks? What sucks out here is I may not be able to study here because of how limited it is with the medicine spots here, which I don't know why our med school is like that. I may have to apply to other provinces, and I don't want to move out of the province. Because, like, that shit will suck.
That shit would suck.
Not be close. Because I would not be close to any family. And I'll be moving by myself. So hopefully I can get to med school here. It doesn't have to be the best med school in the world. I mean, I want to stay here anyway. It's not like I want to go work in, like, Toronto or something.
Sometimes you feel you've got to get away.
God.
Kethel says we will keep you internet company when possible.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And I shall start an internet company to fund your practice.
Oh, thanks.
Now I just need to learn how to start a company.
Step 1. Start a company.
Oh, it says right here, step 1, already be rich. So I guess that's out.
Oh, damn. Damn.
Ethel, which name for this guy do you prefer? Fireman or Torchman?
Or do you like neither?
Kethel says Torchman. Okay, so you're disowned. I'm kidding.
No, you're not.
You're kidding about me not kidding.
No, I'm not.
You're kidding about not kidding about me not kidding.
Wait, what?
You're kidding about not kidding about me not kidding.
That's complicated, yeah.
Why'd you have to go and make things so constipated?
Constipated? I don't think those are the lyrics, Mikey.
They're the Weird Al lyrics.
Okay.
Have you ever listened to any Weird Al?
Yeah. Favorites being a Canadian Idiot, Aluminum Foil, or I think it's just still foil. Gangster's Paradise. Except it's Amish Paradise, I think it is. His parody. But yeah. So funny.
I think my favorite song of his is Hardware Store.
Oh my god, that one's good too.
Also, his song "I Lost on Jeopardy" is how I learned that there was a Jeopardy host before Alex Trebek.
Oh, well.
Kethel prefers Wheel of Fortune. What is your favorite game show, Starburst?
Favorite game show?
Yeah.
I don't watch a lot of game shows. I used to watch The Versus very a lot. That was it. I don't watch a lot of game shows.
Okay. If I expanded it to include like reality TV shows, would you have an answer there?
Reality TV shows.
Yeah, like Survivor and The Bachelor and that sort of thing.
Yeah. See, all that type of stuff I've just watched passively. Like, if my mom has it on or something. I'll watch whatever's on TV. I don't care. You have a favorite of all that, though. I find 90 Days very interesting. All those 90 Days, whatever they are, there's like a bunch of them. I find them all very interesting because the people are very interesting, to say the least.
I'm not sure what show you're referring to, and Jesus Christ, Fireman is super horny for me tonight.
90 Days Fiancé. There's a bunch of spin-offs of it. There's like, I don't know, I think there's like 7 on right now.
Okay,
Not
yeah.
actually right now.
This is not something I've actually heard of.
It's basically just like, you have like one person who's like not from America, like they're from like Asia, or they're from like Taiwan, somewhere in Taiwan, or they're from like Australia, or they're from even Canada. They're just from somewhere else in the world. And then you have someone from America, and they're chatting, they're dating, and then the person from the other side of the world they get married and is brought over via a visa or whatever to America, and I think they have to live together for 90 days for them to like, for the residency to be permanent or whatever, or for the visa to be approved, whatever, like that, something like that. Anyway, it's telling that, except it's super dramatic because Americans are dramatic. It's really funny. Also, if you've seen Big Ed, that's where he's from. Have you seen Big Ed? So that's where he's from.
I have not.
I'm surprised you haven't
seen
seen anything on him. You haven't seen anything on him. The no neck guy. Have you seen the no neck memes? Because like it was all over the internet.
Post one in the stands. I'll see if it rings a bell.
Hang on.
Kethel says, I did once a game show about Japanese people trying to speak English. I saw like a YouTube video of that, and like although I think it was like a contest between the members of an idol troupe, and there was one of the girls who like clearly like either had English speaking relatives they were close with, or like grew up watching like American like programming or something, because like she was like fluently and naturally speaking English into the phone, like the basically the girl the phone was set to like English mode, and the girls had to get the speech speech to text thing to like understand them speaking English. And there was one girl who was just like had a super unfair advantage because she definitely like because like she sounded completely natural and the others sounded the way you would expect Japanese people speaking English from like years of watching anime to like you'd expect if you seen them try it in anime because like it was exactly like that in the contest.
Makes sense.
I apologize for rambling.
What? Why are you apologizing?
Because of my big stupid
You're
mouth.
not allowed to apologize. But your mouth's not big nor stupid.
Oh, so that's Big Ed? Yeah, I have never seen any memes of that guy before.
It's amazing.
Maybe this is a generation gap thing.
It's a blessing in disguise. Don't worry about it. Anyway, bro's kind of crazy, basically.
Are the memes about him like super mean?
Oh yeah, the memes are mean. I don't care about the memes. I don't find any of the memes actually funny. But he's actually just crazy.
Alright, I'll take your word for it.
Yeah. You better.
I do. You would never lie to me, would you?
I don't think I've ever lied to you.
And that's the truth, right?
I don't remember lying to you anyway. If I have, it was a while ago. Probably over something silly.
Yeah, I don't lie, I tell jokes to you. And then you believe them.
What?
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Ethel says, I haven't found most memes funny in like a decade.
Ooh. Someone in another server I'm in got the collector's edition of Tears of the Kingdom. Super fancy. Don't know if it's worth the extra, like, what was it, like $50? 60? It's cool.
All I did was order the standard edition because all I wanted was a copy of the game, and that's what I got. But they also gave me the pins of Link and Zelda at the start of the game. And like I have no idea what I'm gonna do with those pins. Right now they're just sitting on my shelf.
I'm putting mine on my book bag because I collect pins anyway.
Okay, good for you. I've never been that much of a merch guy. I think we've talked about this before. Like I don't have any like statues of characters I like. I just have a couple of amiibo because when amiibo were fresh, I liked the idea that they were merch that actually did stuff. But like they're all like as time has gone on, I've realized just how stupidly expensive and artificially scarce they are. So I'm over amiibo at this point.
Are they expensive? Well, I guess they can be. I mean, I don't spend a lot of amiibos. Like I got my my Zelda Loftwing amiibo before they started getting bought out. So I got her for like normal price, so like $25 or maybe less. I can't remember how much I paid for her. And then I got my Tears of the Kingdom amiibo for $22. So
I feel like I feel like a figure. I feel like an amiibo shouldn't cost more than $15. Like 20 at absolute
Maybe.
most. So maybe it's not. So maybe it's not that they're expensive. Maybe it's just that I have higher standards for what I want for my money.
Yeah. I mean, I'm a little crazy. I spent money on figurines, which I just look at. Like, I have one figurine that I got for Christmas that was $200. I did not spend the
Is
money on it. My mother did.
is it of Leon?
It's No, it's actually Sukana from Jujutsu Kaisen. But it's a really cool one. I wanted
It
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 very
it
badly.
it's of who from what?
Sukana from Jujutsu Kaisen. Watch it. It's a good
Oh,
anime.
okay. Maybe I
It's
will.
popular. It's very popular, but it's very good. Popular for a reason. It's only 25, 24 episodes. I can't remember if it's 25 or 24. But it's like, not bad. And new season's coming out in July. Also has a movie. Watch the movie.
Yeah,
The movie's also good.
yeah. My to watch list is already pretty clogged, so could be a
You
while
know,
before I get to it.
that's okay. Just as long as it's on the watch list there somewhere. Even if it's at the very end. Or if I have to force you to watch it one day. Tie you to your chair. Force your eyes open.
Or you could make it what we do for regular movie nights after 01.
That's also true. That's also true. You're speaking very true statements, Mikey.
Keffel says I do have a statue of Shayna that I love. Is that a Huhu Tsukazin character?
I don't know. Not
You
one
like?
that's popular. No, not one that I know.
I was about to say you like the show so much, but you don't even recognize one of its character names.
I know the characters I like in it. Which are most of them. Except for
no,
Mosquito.
Keffel says no. It's Shauna the Flame Haze. I am not any closer to knowing who Keth was talking about.
I don't know what that is either. I mean,
My guess is a fighting.
mentioned it to me before.
My guess is a fighting game character.
It sounds vaguely familiar. I feel like Hessel has probably messaged me that before.
I'm gonna
Probably.
guess it's. I'm gonna guess they're a fighting game character. They're female and they have huge tits. Okay. Kethel says she's from an anime named Shakugan no Shana.
Yeah, I think I've mentioned this to me before. I apologize for my memory, Hessel. I have a horrible memory.
Kethel says I got 1 of 3 correct. So she has red hair? Oh, according to Kethel, she's flat as a board. So it really is the red hair. I was saying that as a joke.
It's always the redhead.
Redheads are cool in my book.
I love redheads.
How do I still only have 19 Metguard A's? Oh right, because Fireman keeps popping up to fucking fight me.
Fireman is your simp tonight.
simp with terrible aim.
Yeah.
Kethel likes all hair colors. Of course Kethel likes blue hair and pronouns.
Do I hear Kuro bowing at my door? Regardless, he can't come in.
Does he want to beat the shit out of Mel one last time?
No, he probably just wants to sleep next to her, but I don't trust them when I'm asleep. Even though I know he's not going to do anything to her. He hasn't even... It's so funny. They're getting along better now. Even Luna, who hates Mel and Kuro, comes up just to... Like, she was sleeping next to Mel earlier. Like, they know she's dying. And they're like Kuro will not attack her. Kuro just smells her. They boop noses. Meaning he boops her nose. And they go away. Kuro, stop.
The animals
Kuro,
always
I'm
know.
not letting you in here. Anyway, but yeah.
Why did I let that hit me? I had Invase 2 loaded.
The enemy is defeated with finesse.
The enemy is defeated! I feel the stats going up!
I love that game though.
We do love Ichiban.
Wait till
Definitely gonna
second
go
comes out.
feed their cats.
Lay rats.
Yeah, so what I'm doing is I'm going back and forth between these PCs so that it will reload the mystery data, because one of the things you can get from mystery data in this area is the Metguard A chip, and I need 30 of those for reasons. And getting them this way is easier than actively putting effort into getting the right rank against Metars and hoping they give me Metguard A instead of Shockwave C. So I can at least promise I'll get that done between streams. And I'm saying this because we're about at the 2-hour mark now, so that's gonna be it for tonight, Twitch chat. Hope y'all had fun. Hope y'all will join us tomorrow on my stream again for more post-game cleanup in Mega Man Battle Network, because of reasons. And we
may be back on my channel Monday.
I was about to say, will we be continuing the Ocarina of Time randomizer seed on Sunday and such?
We'll see how I feel.
Okay, fair enough.
Who knows how I'm gonna feel.
Keep an eye on Star's channel from Sunday onward, and also send her all the love you can muster. Bye, Twitch chat.
My Twitch crowd loves ya. Thanks for joining.
Bye, Kethel.